Hello, myself M. Tirupati Rao.
I am Sayeda Amina.
I am Sandhya Rani.
We students of MSc final year 2017 to 19 batch from Department of Chemistry, University College of Science, Usmania University. Today we are here to give a demo on pH metry. pH is defined as negative logarithm of H plus ion concentration. For a neutral solution or for water, H plus ion concentration equal to OH minus ion concentration is equal to 10 power minus 7 gram ions per liter. Its pH will thus be 7. For an acidic solution, H plus ion concentration will be greater than 10 power minus 7 gram ions per liter and its pH will be less than 7. For an alkaline solution, the H plus ion concentration will be less than 10 power minus 7 gram ions per liter and the pH will be greater than 7. For water and all aqueous solutions, an equilibrium exists between the concentration of H plus and OH minus ions. For all such solutions, product of H plus ion concentration and OH minus ion concentration equal to 10 power minus 14. Thus, if we know either H plus or OH minus ion for any solution, the other value can be obtained by this calculation. The property of certain solutions to resist the change in H plus ion concentration on the addition of acid and alkali is known as buffer action, and thus such solutions are known as buffer solutions. There are two types of buffer solutions, acidic buffer and alkaline buffer. Acidic buffer solution can be made by mixing a solution of weak acid with a solution of one of its salt with a strong base. Alkaline buffer can be made by mixing solution of a weak base with a solution of one of its salt with a strong acid. The efficiency of a buffer solution depends upon the ratio of salt concentration to the acid concentration. It is given by Henderson's equation. pH equal to pKa plus log concentration of salt by concentration of acid. For making a buffer solution of specified pH value, we choose an acidic with pKa value near the desired pH value. Suppose we want to make a buffer solution of pH 5. Acid chosen for this can be acetic acid with a pKa value of 4.76. Substitute these values in Henderson's equation. pH equal to pKa plus log concentration of salt by concentration of acid. We get concentration of salt by concentration of acid is equal to 1.738. This means that the salt concentration should be 1.738 times of concentration of the acid. Operators need for this a pH meter and a glass electrode. In pH meter, this is a digital display, knob for the temperature adjustment, knob to adjust the pH. This is a read or standby mode. Before starting the experiment, calibration of pH meter should be done by finding the pH of various standard buffer solutions of pH 4, pH 7, pH 9.20. Place the electrode into a buffer solution and check whether value is the same as mentioned. As it is showing values close to 7, we can say that instrument is rightly calibrated. Prepare 100 ml of M/15 disodium hydrogen phosphate and 100 ml of M/15 potassium hydrogen phosphate solution separately. Take these two solutions in various proportion and compare values with literature values. In this, we have taken 0.25 ml of disodium hydrogen phosphate and 9.75 ml of potassium hydrogen phosphate and value is 5.23. Compare it with the literature value 5.29. Plot a graph by taking pH on y-axis and log concentration of salt by concentration of acid on x-axis, we get straight line with intercept. Intercept value gives a pKa.
Now we will study acid-base titration by pH meter method. pH meter is used for measuring pH, which is a negative logarithm of concentration of hydrogen ion in aqueous solution. pH will indicate if the solution is acidic or basic. For this, we require 0.1 molar HCl solution, 0.1 molar NaOH solution, pH meter and the glass electrode. Neutralization reaction between the HCl and NaOH occur in this manner. As the titration proceeds, that is, when NaOH is added to HCl, hydrogen ion concentration decreases and hence pH of the solution increases slowly. But in the vicinity of equivalence point, the rate of change in pH is very rapid. And on crossing the equivalence point, again pH changes in small increment. Switch on the instrument. First, you need to calibrate the instrument. For this, you have to take the buffer solution of the known pH and dip the glass electrode into the buffer solution. As you can see that value is close to C is 7, we can say that instrument is calibrated. Take 5 ml of 0.1 molar HCl in a clean 100 ml beaker. Add sufficient amount of distilled water so that the electrode is completely dipped. Dip the glass electrode into the solution and note down the value. We have taken 0.1 molar NaOH in this burette. Once the pH meter is standardized, and add 0.5 ml of NaOH from burette into the HCl solution taken in a beaker. Note down the pH value displayed by the pH meter. Continue the addition of NaOH solution from the burette into the beaker and note the pH after every addition. Tabulate the data. These are the pH values obtained at various volume of NaOH. From this we will get delta pH and the delta P, and from this we will get the first differentiation. In the same way, these are the second differentiation, delta square pH and delta V, and from this we will get second differentiation plot. Plot a graph by taking pH on the y-axis and the volume of NaOH on the x-axis. We get a graph with a sigmoid shape, and this will correspond to the equivalence point. Plot another graph of delta pH by delta V versus average volume of NaOH. This will correspond to the first differential plot. And another graph is plotted by taking delta square pH by delta V versus average volume of NaOH. And this will be the second differential plot.